Good on that. Hello? Upset person? Oh, a passenger. Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to get in the way of you using the deck. You're not a passenger too? No, I'm just the mechanic on the train. I ride along with her in case something goes funny. But as you might figure, she's as smooth as butter. Makes my job pretty easy. In fact, I got so much free time that I started making up puzzles. Want to take one for a test drive? Number 25, surviving in the wild. After years of bad business, a local zoo has finally run out of money to feed its animals, bellies rumbling from days with no food. The animals make a plan to escape the zoo. After prying open the bars on their rusted cages, all the animals attempt to find their way through the maze-like walls of the zoo to the exit. Tap the picture of each animal you think made it safely out of the zoo, and then tap submit to enter. Just remember, an animal shows its true colors in the wild. Oh, so if people cross paths with another, they probably did not survive. Tap a picture of each animal you think survived. Okay, Bunny was like, I'm making it... I don't think the bunny makes it, guys. Especially if they're all hungry. Okay, so Bunny, quote-unquote, makes it to the exit, but doesn't actually make it out. Giraffe. Crosses paths with the bunny, which means crosses paths with the lion. Hang on. Okay, the tiger doesn't go that way. Tiger goes this way. Oh, I think the tiger's stuck. Is the tiger stuck? There's no way for the tiger to get out. Tiger's stuck. Door's stuck. Okay. Rabbit probably gets eaten by the lion. Alligator... Alligator's stuck that way. Wow. The alligator and the panda link up, and there's no exit out. No, hang on. No, yeah, they're stuck. Okay, so tiger's stuck. These two are stuck. So... is it just the lion? It's either the lion makes it out, or the lion and the giraffe make it out.
And now to test my theory.
Okay, it's just the lion that's so sad.
Ah, wonderful.
Ah, the circle of life. Layton, calm down. Sharp thinking. The only animal that will safely escape to freedom is the lion. While both the rabbit and the lion will make it as far as the path to the exit, the second the lion spots the rabbit, he's guaranteed to eat it. What happened to giraffe? Was I wrong? Does he not? Oh, I think there's a wall here, that's why. Okay. So giraffe is stuck too. Got it. Okay. The black lines when I was working on the memos, it overlapped. Hey, what's the big idea? Don't you know it's hard to pass time with puzzles when you solve them that fast? I'm sorry. Let me save here. Boop. Searching for Tom. While walking through the trade, Luke and I encountered a lady by the name of Babette. This woman, large in both stature and character, was in a dreadful panic over her lost boy Tom. It seems the tyke got away from her while she was distracted, leaving only a single shoe behind. Where could a child that small have wandered off to? Camera? Do we have all the pieces, or is it just drag parts from the bin on the top of the touchscreen into the camera to enlarge them? Once in this area, drag the selected parts around to place it inside the camera's body. Control the orientation and position of parts within the camera by using the stylus. Touch the center of the part and drag it to move it around. Rotate a part by tapping its edge and dragging your stylus around. To fix the camera, gather all 10 missing parts and place them correctly so that no gaps remain. What happens when the camera is restored to working order? Just have to find out for yourself. we have one piece. Does that even go there? I think so, because it, like, this piece, yeah. I think we're good. Alrighty. Anything else? Don't suppose anything on the train's gonna break, do ya? I'm dying for something to do. Everyone's bored out of their gourds here. Is this Babette's? Yeah. And then the other one's Granny Riddleton, so we just have to keep going back this way. Head waiter! Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a little boy wandering around with only one shoe? No, I don't believe so. But come to think of it, a couple who was just here were talking about a child. Interesting. Do you have any idea where we might find this couple now, my good man? I believe they are staying in the 4th car, sir. May I recommend paying them a visit? A wonderful suggestion. Thank you for your assistance. Come along now, Luke. Let's go drop in on the couple in the 4th car. The professor and Luke decide to search for the couple who saw Tom. You have a puzzle? Couple spoke of the child staying in the 4th car. Why don't you pay them a visit? Get out of my face! No. Ah, car forward. Oh there, young fellow. You're in the wrong room. My wife and I are staying here. Dreadfully sorry to intrude, sir, but we are searching for a lost little one. Did you happen to see or hear anything pertaining to this? Sweetie, I think they might be talking about that darling cutie pie who just passed by, remember? Oh, yes, he was a cute one. He was small and very clever looking, I'd say. So you did see Tom, then? He's been missing a while now. Yeah, I didn't know whether he was a girl or a boy, truth be told. Tom's a right nice name, though. Oh, pish posh, dear, I bet my best mall walkers it was a girl who passed by our room. Yes, now that you mention it, I had a feeling that scamp might be a girl. But until you stick a ribbon on its head, who can tell? Who can really tell, eh? Now I'm all turned around. I don't have the faintest idea who we're talking about anymore. What? I hate to say it, but it looks like this hot lead just turned cold, Professor. On the contrary, Luke, we may have just stumbled onto some very... Oh my goodness. Luke, I'm just so excited about this extraordinary information. We may have just stumbled onto some extremely valuable information. What do you mean, Professor? You'll see. First, let's return to the scene of Tom's disappearance. The Professor and Luke decide to return to the site of Tom's disappearance. I want Luke to just be like, I guess we know! We just said that! Hang on, you got a puzzle? I'm sorry, I couldn't be of more help to you. It's nice talking with you folks, though. Let me give you a puzzle for the road. Number 21. Pass it on. 8 people are playing an unusual communication game. In this game, one person has to get a message across to 7 other people. It takes 1 minute to pass along the message, and each time the message is spoken, it can only have one recipient. Using these rules, what's the shortest amount of time in minutes for the message to pass to all 7 other players? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
And now to test my theory. Well, I suppose that's one possibility.
Too bad. Did the wording of the puzzle throw you for a loop? Apparently. In this game, one person has to get 7 other people. It takes 1 minute to pass along the message. Each time the message is spoken, it can only have one recipient. Ah, so if it's like one... Hang on. So you go... This person tells her, and then she can tell him, and he can tell him, and then he can tell her, he can tell him, he can tell him, he can tell him. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hang on a second here. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, I think. 1, 2, yeah, 3 minutes. Right? Because then, like, you just spread the message
And
that
now
way.
to test my theory.
Yay, I'm not stupid. Okay.
And there we have it.
Just takes a second. Yeah. Cool. Very nice. If the original messenger spreads the word as shown above, the game can be completed in 3 minutes. During that time, the original messenger can tell 3 people the message, and the people who hear the message within the first 2 minutes can go on to become messengers themselves. When an emergency arises, information networks structured in the above fashion can help get the word out fast. Doot 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 doot. Okay, so he tells the and then her and yeah. That's not how I would quite chart that, but yes, as we saw with my loop-de-loops. Oh yes, sir, that's the answer. Pair of sharp tacks, the two of you. I'm downright impressed. Still, don't get your hopes up about finding that little one. He could be anywhere. Goodness, listen to my husband. Sometimes he can be a little negative without realizing it. I, for one, am rooting for you. Best of luck finding that little one. Oh, you get camera pieces by completing puzzles. Best of luck finding that little one. Okay. You got any puzzles? Not puzzles. You got any coins? Apparently not. Ah, Inspector. Tell me, are you any closer to uncovering the whereabouts of the missing child? So you two are still flipping over the furniture to find that tyke, hmm? Do you mean to say that the child has been found? No, not at all. What I'm saying is that the child is no longer on this train. I've asked everyone aboard, but no one gave me an answer that suggested they'd seen the lad. This led me to the conclusion that the poor child either got off early or fell from the train. Fell off? Yes, it's entirely possible, given the way children love to run amok. When you combine that with their oversized heads, you've got yourself a recipe for disaster. I'll contact the railway police at this next station, so feel free to give up on your search. Just a moment, Inspector. The windows on this train are mounted high, and every exit is manned. Given the situation, don't you think it's unlikely a child could have made it off the train unnoticed? All right, I'll humor you. So tell me, Layton, where do you think this elusive ankle-biter got off to? That I cannot say, but something tells me you've made a rather large misassumption here. Oi, there's just no reasoning with you. Fine, keep playing detective. Nothing come of it. I tell you. Actually, hang on. I guess we gotta go all the way back. Oh, okay. What's on your mind, my boy? You look distracted. It's hard to put my finger on why, but I feel like someone has been watching us for a while. It's me. I'm the one watching. Hello. You too, then. I've been feeling that same sensation myself. Do you think that someone might be tailing us? Certainly possible. Keep an eye out for anything unusual. Another shoe. Huh? This looks like one of Tom's shoes, doesn't it, Professor? It certainly does. But the strange thing is that it's found the same foot as the shoe we found earlier. So it is. Aha. So then, Tom must be. Oh, Luke, I do believe we both made a faulty assumption. What exactly do you mean? Recall for a moment the events as they have unfolded thus far. Let's see. Got on the train, jumped on the chairs, rearranged furniture in my suitcase for about an hour. We found a tiny shoe on the floor. That's right, a small shoe. A shoe small enough for a baby. And then there was the cat we found in the kitchen. It was launched in such a tiny corner. I don't know how Tom could have wormed his way back there. Correct. In order to get back there, Tom would have to be no more than half your size. Now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen any boys younger than myself on the train. That was my impression as well, which is why I began to consider a different line of thought. What if Tom was an alien? Now, look, what if you and I have already seen Tom about and didn't know it? You see, in all the time we've been searching for Tom, I can't read. And you see, all the while we've been searching for Tom, we've assumed that he's a small boy. But what if that assumption proves false? What if we've been wrong from the start?
I think I see what you're getting at, Professor. The second shoe is the same in every way as the first shoe, including which foot it was for. If that strange pair of shoes means what I think it means, what I think it does, then Tom must be...
Who is Tom, really? Why, it's Tom Riddle, Voldemort. He did say there was a room for you-know-who here. Professor Layton has a feeling that Tom may not be the child we suspect him to be. Move the L-shaped pieces around and arrange them into a shape in the middle of the board in a way that sheds some light on Tom's true identity. How... Oh, okay. I was like, how... How move do... I've done a bad. Oh, good.
Here goes.
I don't have to move the centerpieces anywhere.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Like, the paw prints are very important for the puzzle. Good work.
Tom is a dog!
Do you recall the girl we saw holding a small dog? I suspect that small dog was our friend Tom.
So if we track down that girl, we'll find Tom.
The professor and Luke decide to search for a young woman holding a little dog. Is there anything more this way? You want in the special car, get this, rent it out, you can't doubt, no, be gone. Greetings, sir, are you still searching for that lost little one? Indeed, we are still searching. Tell me, sir, have you by any chance seen a young lady pass by with a small dog? Ah, now that does ring a bell. Yes, I believe she was headed toward the back of the train. Is that so? Well, thank you, sir. You've been most helpful. I live to tell people that other people have been near the back of a train. Now, if it isn't the famous Mr. Layton dashing about like he knows something I don't. She's about to head over to Babette's and to inform her that her child is no longer aboard the train. Inspector, we are mere moments away from discovering Tom's location. Might I ask you to give us just a bit longer to finish our search? Still don't want to face the truth, eh, Layton? Fine. Since you're so intent on it and seeing how Babette is napping right now, I'll wait a while longer. Mind you, the moment she wakes up, I'm taking my findings to her. Got it? If you want to prove yourself right, bring the boy back before that. Understood. I plan to do just that, Inspector.
We'd better find the girl with the dog as quickly as we can.
Hello? Hey, looky here. You guys have solved at least 12 puzzles. Grousely. Hurry up, Lodger. Heartily. I can't see how I could dislike a couple of can-do go-getters like yourselves. Let's be pals, eh? Can I get past you? Nope, that was not what I meant to do. Can we talk? Nope, that's not the answer. Whew. This one is gonna weigh heavy on my mind, I tell you. Now what's with you two? What can I do for you? We're looking for a young lady with a small dog. Have you seen anyone fitting that description? Yeah, I remember seeing someone like that pass by. Was headed to the back of the train, I think. Thank you very much. We'll just be on our way. Now hold it right there, Top Hat. You see how it is. Get old Grousely to answer your question, and then scoot off without a word. I told you what you wanted to know, so the way I figured, you should at least lend a fella a hand. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize you needed our help. How may we be of service? It's this puzzle that's been on my mind for ages now. Maybe you'll have better luck with it. Wanna try? Puzzle number 12. Clouds and Sky. A man sitting next to you on the train shows you a picture he's drawn. Let's say this picture has a total area of 10. Can you figure out how much of it is made up of clouds comparing to the area that's made up of sky? Don't think you need to guess the answer. There's a definite method you can use to work this out. How much of the area is sky versus clouds? I recall, because I've seen bits of this game, like friends playing it and stuff, that this is one that people get stuck on. And I think it's like, there are these, hang on, there's these lines here. Wrong button. I don't know exactly the answer, but it's like... if the majority of it is... it's like... blue... this one's blue. This one's blue. This one's blue. This would be white. This would be basically white. This would be blue. This would be white. Sky versus clouds. Isn't it like if you flip it and reverse it or something, the pattern is the same, but it's like inverted or something? Hang on. I've got to put back what I did. So go blue, blue, basically white, basically white, basically blue, basically white, white. This one's tricky. I figure if... okay, so if this one's white... you see how it does this? I think it's like if you flip it, it's that shape there. This is half, maybe? But I was like, given the numbers, maybe it's 5 to 5, you know? If it's not 5 to 5, then it's 5 to 6.
And now to test my theory.
Okay, it's 5 to 6.
Well, I suppose you can't win them all.
Yes, you can. Okay. So it's 6, 5.
Consider this puzzle.
That is the wrong. No, 6, 4. 6, 4. I can't count.
Well,
I
I
can't
suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
That's not what I meant. I meant, yeah, you know what I meant. 6 to 4. 6, 4.
And now to test my theory.
There we go. Yeah. Goodbye,
A
picarets.
true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Nice job. The key here is to use the studs surrounding the pictures to divide it up. Once you do that, it should be clear that B and F, C and I, D and G, and E and H are all simply pairs of the same drawings with the colors reversed. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. But I couldn't, you know, can't flip it in your brain. That means that in those 8 areas there are 4 squares of sky and 4 squares of clouds. The remaining 2 squares, A and J, are solid blue, so in the end there are 6 squares of sky and 4 squares of clouds. Yes. So that's how you do it. You've got quite a head on your shoulders, don't you? Now as to that girl you were asking about, she's probably on the observation deck behind me. Last part. Alright. The professor and Luke decide to talk with the girl on the observation deck. Hey, yo, girl with the dog.
Excuse me.
Whoa! Hey, it's you!
Yes, I had the sneaking suspicion that it was you who was tailing us.
Flora, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry. It's just... Well, you see, I just didn't want to be all alone again.
Professor?
What lies ahead could be dangerous.
Huh?
That's why you'll have to be extra careful. All right?
Yep.
Just gonna leave me at the apartment by myself? Oh, he's the dog we saw earlier. Quick, grab him. Yep. Where I'll be. Tom wasn't a boy at all. Oh, right you are, Luke. Now, let's get him back to his owner.
Oh, I suppose I'll just be going now.
Don't be ridiculous. Come along now. Flora's now traveling with you. The top screen shows who's walking with you. Professor, Luke, and Flora decide to bring Tom back to his owner, Babette. Look at us, together again. With a dog. I think that's... Go here. I was like, which car? Oh. It tells you right here. Oh, thank heavens you're alright, my sweet little Tommy boy. I've missed you so much. Yep, yep, yep. This is Tom. We're under the impression that we are searching for a boy, not a mutt with a fancy haircut. How dare you compare my darling Tommykins to some common street mongrel? Lost dogs are no matter of a Scotland Yard. The next time he goes missing, find him yourself. Blimey, some folks haven't got an ounce of sense. Come on, Barton, we've got real cases to solve. You got it, Inspector. Don't you walk away from me. I'm not done talking about your atrocious manners. Well, enough of that. Welcome back, sweetie. Where did my little Tommykins run off to today? He's such a darling that I feared someone might have kidnapped him and been holding him for ransom. Perhaps we should keep Flora's involvement in Tom's disappearance under wraps. I don't know why my voice has got like this. Good idea, my boy. I do believe the reward is in order. Here, I know it's quite generous, but I insist. Got a new hamster toy. Use this pet house to help keep your hamster get in shape. To help you, okay, yeah, all right. Just read it right. I don't know. He'll be making a stop in a quaint village by the name of Dropstone.
How much longer until we get there, Professor?
Not entirely sure, but waiting here won't make the time pass faster. Let's rest while we wait. Tom! Solved Tom! It turns out that Tom isn't a child as was thought originally, but rather Babette's pet dog. It would seem that Babette's affection for Tom is so deep that she considers him to be more than just a pet. The Professor, Luke, and Flora decide to return to their quarters for the time being. I never know the voice of this. I'm like, just narration. You have a puzzle, madam? I know it's quite the gift, but you rescued my sweet boy, so I insist you keep it. The dream would be to voice that kind of character. Say, Flora, where have you been hiding all this time?
I don't know why my voice is doing this. Well, until I found that little dog, I'd just been relaxing in my room. Really? You got your own room? Sure I do. It's the middle one in the third car. Oh, you do know that's the room right next to ours, don't you?
You were just a wall away from us, and I never so much as suspected you were there. It would seem that my powers of observation are a bit rusty.
No, my disguise was really just that good.
Eek! My word. Why is the train stopped?
What's going on?
Samuel, you dope! What did you do this time?
Hey, boss man, chill out. There's a downed track. Like, just sitting on the track. There's a downed train just sitting on the track. Till we move that thing out of our way, we're not going anywhere, man.
And get your rear in gear and move it out. Move it now. I won't have your laziness tarnishing the voluntary brand. Voluntary.
But I'm just the MC. Shouldn't we get someone a little more, you know, gear-headed to handle this? Besides, train cars are heavy, man. How am I supposed to move it?
I will not hear excuses, especially from a layabout conductor who barely earns his keep. I don't care how you do it, just get it done. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Just turn it down a notch, Uncle. Uncle? I might be your uncle, but I'm also president of this railway, and I demand you address me as such. All right, sure. Whatever you say, Mr. President.
Got save. This one.